Alright, welcome back. I've got the square body pretty much all wrapped up for what I can do with it. It's just a matter of acquiring parts for that truck to finish up all the little odds and ends it needs. So, it's time to start diving into more projects. The square body is a running, driving truck. Just can work on it on the side whenever I get stuff for it now, so we need a dedicated project. And well, I started taking apart the white car a few months ago, so you would probably think, yeah, that's the project we should jump onto, but no. As much as I want to focus on that car, that needs a lot of work, and it's going to be more of a winter project than a summer project. So, I'm going to jump into something that I've been very excited to do and have been hoarding parts for the last year. This old piece of shit. This car does not deserve any of the parts I'm about to throw at it, but this car is just a good time. I rear-wheel drive converted it a few years ago, and now it's gonna get a full build. This car doesn't deserve it. It's been nothing but a thrash car its whole life. Somehow it's still straight enough and solid enough to let me consider doing this with it, but it's currently a 1.8 liter L model, 5-speed. It's a 93 or a 94 Impreza. And I'm going to be doing somewhat of a little miniature white car build with it. It's going to be basically the rear-wheel drive version of the white car. It's always kind of been the ugly stepsister, or the ugly twin, however you want to look at that. So it's going to be getting a 2-liter, a WRX 5-speed, rear-wheel drive, convert the 5-speed. I might put an STI rear diff in it, run STI axles. I have a set of STI knuckles that I want to put on it. Might be getting a set of BC coilovers from another friend of mine. And yeah, a whole ton of parts that this car does not deserve, but I have it all, so it's not going to cost me a lot. I just got done tearing apart an O2 WRX, so I have the whole wiring harness, subframes. I have everything out of that I need to make this a just quick swap. So we will see what happens. I kind of want to have it all swapped in about 2 months roughly, and maybe running and driving. The only complication I'm going to run to is suspension stuff if I want to run the STI knuckles. So, which I might run into complications. I really don't know. That's just kind of me guessing. It's hard to say how this is going to play out, but that's the game plan I have in my head right now, because those are all the parts I have laying around. So, we're going to see what happens. I do have to order a rear lateral arm kit for this. It's kind of funny. I bought a subframe from the junkyard, laying over in the corner over there, but it came with bent up rear lateral arms that maybe I can make work. I need a new outer joint for here, but it has the whole tie rod mount on it, so maybe if I can figure out what brand these are, maybe I could order up a piece for that and make that work. Otherwise I'm going to order a True Heart kit like what I have in the white car. So, yeah. To all my friends who have been around long enough, this car's about to get way better than it has been our whole life. So, yeah. It's going to be fun. This car has basically been in my friend group since we all got our driver's license, and has only had the doors beat off of it since then. Most of us have learned how to drive very stupidly in this car. Or have watched this car get driven really stupidly. So it's only going to get better, and it's only going to get driven more stupidly. So yeah, stay tuned for it. It's going to be a fun build. I'm very excited for it. Well, I got the old green car in the garage here, and just in time it turned into a monsoon out here. So I'm going to start getting everything disconnected. Hopefully by the time I'm done, it'll be done raining and I get the chain hoist back up on the A-frame and yank it out. I think I'm just going to try and yank motor and trans as one on this, which I've honestly never tried on a Subaru, so see what the hell happens, but I think that would probably be nice and quick, get it out of here. I can throw it right on the bed of my flatbed, and then it can just go up into the parts garage. So we'll see what happens. That's what I'm going to try. It might be a bitch, especially by myself, but oh well. Well, it took quite a while for it to stop raining. It's about 9:30 now, so got everything ready for this to come out quite a while ago, so figured I come back out here. I got a light set up on the chain, or on the A-frame, so set up a time lapse and get this motor yanked out of here. Hopefully going to do motor and trans together, so could be a little iffy, but we'll see how it goes. Well, I'd call that a successful day. Tomorrow I'll get this thing jacked up on jack stands, pull some subframes out of it, get the gas tank out of it, and I'm going to be doing a lot of welding. I want to stitch weld the whole trans tunnel and a lot of the underside of this car, just to improve a lot of things that I've learned from the white car, and this is going to be a lot of an experiment for stuff that I want to do to the white car, so might as well learn on a car that doesn't fully matter, and it's just gonna get thrashed anyway. So gotta have a test dummy, and this one here is the test dummy. So just gonna see what happens with it and keep trucking along.